1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
My name is Mark Whalen. I play rhythm guitar in the band, and I write the songs. And I also sing.
My name is Colin Takata, and I play lead guitar.
My name is Max Bourgeois, and I play bass in the band.
The Buttermilk Boys' origin is kind of a cloudy one. You know, I talked with the guys who I had been friends with, you know, since middle school, and you know, they were down to play under my name, but you know, we wanted to make a name like Mark Whalen and you know, this something. And we were thinking about it. We couldn't really come up with one, and at the time, you know, we were making these like songs. These, you know, they were just jokes about, you know, like we were rapping about like pancakes and like ranch and like all this ridiculous stuff, and we're like, okay, we're the Buttermilk Boys. I've known Max since 7th grade. We met in our English class, and you know, we were both angsty young preteens who loved the Chili Peppers. I met Malcolm, our keyboard player, in 8th grade. We were in orchestra together. And I met Colin in 10th grade. He went to a high school down the road from mine, and we met through a mutual friend and became friends. And from there, the four of us were, you know, we were like this, you know, we still are, but you know, we were like bestest of friends. And we ended up all going to the same college. And that's where we met our drummer, Ben. Freshman year of college, he was in one of our classes, and he played the drums, and we needed a drummer. So I would classify our music as a mix of definitely indie rock, indie pop music, a little bit of funk.
I'd say it's like indie funk music, but I don't know. We've been getting different, weirder and weirder.
So I definitely started to get into indie music when I was around a freshman in high school. You know, that's kind of when your personal music taste starts to kind of blossom from, you know, either what's really popular on the radio or what your parents listen to. Some of the bands that I really like fell in love with, you know, at that age, you know, were Deer Hunter, Girls, Mac DeMarco, The Strokes, you know, stuff like that. My favorite part of performing live, I think, would just be the, you know, when you're really, really in the groove, and you really lock in with everybody, and you don't have to think about it. You don't have to put pressure on yourself. You're free, and you just get to, you know, do what you love, and it's a great feeling.
My favorite part about playing live shows, there's always like different energy from when you're just like jamming in like a closed room with just the band. Everyone does something different, no matter how many times you rehearse it. I really like playing with Ben. I think playing with Ben live is different. He just feels some sort of energy and just throws in these crazy things, and it's just fun holding down the rhythm for all the other guys.
The music that Mark makes is like, it fits my style of playing pretty well, and it's also not dry. You know, like I never feel like something's too like trivial to play over. Because I see a lot of local bands where like the lead guitar player, like with indie rock bands, like a lot of the time they're just doing like, you know, shit like that, just like 2-note stuff or whatever, and it's just like, I'm like a real repetitive nature. I'm glad I get the room to sort of like play around with it.
I think when we all get together, we do pretty cool stuff. I think it's, I've always played with these guys. These are the only dudes I've ever really like played with in this type of setting. So it's just, it feels super comfortable, and everyone's always bringing new ideas and new stuff to the table to try out. No one's really afraid to like branch off and try stuff. So it's always fun to like come in because we don't know what we're going to be doing that day, and throwing down new stuff, trying down new things.
You know, right now, we're comfortable where we're at. Obviously, you know, we always want to improve, not only musically, but, you know, socially, and we want to try to play, you know, more shows and, you know, meet new people and you know, start playing out of state and stuff. I think our main goal is to just make the best music that we can.